Hi, I'm Diana Saunders, and today we are going to look at Rental Manager 3's new serial number scan-in screen, which we created for rental companies who have large quantities of inventory items that all have the same make and model number. You might have 100, 200, and you really need to track your inventory by serial number in order to know that you have them, all back and all in good order, that sort of thing. Rental companies that might use this screen to really good advantage would be people renting mobile communication devices or AV and other production inventory, where you're renting out large quantities of the same inventory items and you absolutely have to track them by serial number. When they are coming back in, you need a way to get them back in to your shop and know what you have and what you don't have in a very easy manner. So, in Rental Manager, this is what you can do. Click on the Rental Manager tab at the top, Inventory Functions, mark Inventory Item Returned, and you can see right here that this screen works for any items that you're putting back in by serial number that you have scanned out by serial number. You can enter them by typing them in, but if you have a large quantity, you're going to want to scan them in. And the process is very simple. So if you just watch, I'm not going to do it quickly, I'm going to do it slowly so you can see what's happening. You would scan in the item, the number goes in, the program automatically looks for the parent order that serial number was last scanned into and its return date. Now, if for some reason you're scanning this in and somebody forgot to scan it back into a previous order, both of them will show up and you'll be asked to choose the one you want. Once you've finished scanning everything in, if you make a note of it, you can go back into those orders and make sure that it was put back. Now all that you have to do is confirm this return button by clicking on it. Now you're ready to enter the next one. Now you just delete that, scan, and in it goes. I'm doing it slowly so you can see the process. I'm sure that any person doing this on a regular basis would have this down to a very quick process for themselves. So I'm going to scan a few in and then I'm going to show you the order you can see is parent order 468. We're going to go and have a look at that order in a second and see what happens on the order screen. One more in, confirm the order. That's all there is to it. So now I'm just going to close this door and take myself back to my main screen, and I'm going to show you, this is the order number 468 that we were scanning these items back into, the mobile radios. Now I've only got 7 listed in my program, but if you were a communication rental business, you might have 200 or 300 of these, and you very well might have, if they were going out to a large company who does productions or conferences or conventions or big fairs, you might have 100 of them out at one time without any difficulty or more. So if you look over here at the end of the inventory listing lines, there's a little returned with a question mark at the top, and everything that I put back in has been checked off. So every single serial number that I just scanned in on my scan-in screen has been checked off here. Now, if I didn't scan it in and it went out, it won't have a check mark, and that's how you know which ones didn't come back in your returns. You can look on the screen and find them. You can also pull reports. So I'm going to show you. These reports are from the order that I did before this one. I just needed to have reports to show you. So from the report menu here, open reports menu, you would find a rental inventory returned report. If you put in just for that day that you're working on, you will get a list of everything that you scan back into the program. There could be 100 or 200 or 300 here, depending on what's coming back in. And rental inventory not returned, the ones that didn't get scanned in but were supposed to be back in on that date, would show up on this list. So that way you have cross references. It shows you the order they didn't come back in on, and the customer that they went out to, and that way you can go back to that customer and you can, either charge them for that inventory or ask them to find it for you, whatever your process is. But this is the way that you can track this information in Rental Manager 3. It's a really, really easy screen to use. I will show you one more time how to get there. You click on the Rental Manager tab, Inventory Functions, Mark Inventory Item Returned, and there's your easy scan-in screen, ready for you to use. Especially useful if you've had several conventions or productions in one weekend and you're bringing back in big containers full of equipment and you need to get it scanned in quickly to know what's missing. So have fun using it. Thanks very much. Have a great day.